everybody, and welcome to today's video. Y'all know last week we did a sort of thing where we looked at every single thing that's going to happen on Raw that is advertised, and we talk about it and see what we think of it. So that's what we're doing again today, and I'm really excited. I think that it's going to be an awesome card. It's an awesome Monday Night Raw there in Belgium, and I think that we're about to have a awesome Raw and a very historical Raw. And starting off with one of the most, probably the most hyped up thing that's happening right now, and that is John Cena and Cody Rhodes today, or in like 2 hours, under the same roof. And on some sites and on some WWE sites, they're showing that they're going to go face to face, but I don't know. All we know is we'll definitely be seeing, maybe, hopefully, we'll be seeing his new attire and his new entrance. That's the only thing that fans are worried about, and hopefully we can see him. I'm guessing he's just going to come out in a suit, but if John's coming out, I'm pretty sure The Rock's going to come out, but I would be fine if The Rock doesn't come out. It doesn't really faze me too much if The Rock does come out, but this is definitely going to be a add-on to the story, and it's going to make things way more interesting. But still, having them under the same roof, especially right now, is crazy because, as we know, John turned heel at the Chamber, and we've been seeing fans speculating everything, rumors going around, everything happening. But tonight we finally get some answers, and hopefully we can see these two interact. Then we get Braun Breaker defending his We see Braun Breaker defending his Intercontinental Championship against Finn Balor. I'm so excited for this because we know Braun Breaker. I wish they would do more with Braun Breaker because they give him a title defense every 5 weeks, and it's kind of getting annoying. I feel like he should be cutting promos, and he should be obviously we saw some build up to this, but as we know, Dominic Mysterio got him this match against Braun Breaker. So my prediction for this is that Braun obviously retains, but I think Dominic comes out and ends up causing Finn to lose, or even we might even get to see the new member help out Finn, or no, I don't know. We might see the new member attack Finn or something like that. I feel like the new member has to play a part in this match right here, but definitely some questions to be had. Then we see Dakota Kai take on Ivy Nile, and I'm guessing this is a number one contenders match. As we know, these two have both had a shot at Lyra Valkyria, and they both came up short. So I'm guessing that this is a number one contenders match, but I'm going to go ahead and go with Dakota Kai. I feel like they're finally realizing after she lost to Lyra Valkyria in a awesome match, I think they'll give her another shot, and I think that WWE will give Dakota another shot at the Women's Intercontinental Championship and have another great match with Lyra Valkyria. Then we see Penta take on Ludwig Kaiser in a no-holds-barred match. I've been waiting for this ever since Penta came into the WWE. As we know, as soon as he came in, he feuded with Ludwig and Pete Dunne. And ever since, we've just been seeing great matches. As we know, 2 weeks ago, we saw a triple threat between Penta, Ludwig, and Pete Dunne. And we saw one of the greatest moves I've seen in 2025 so far, and that is Penta going off of Ludwig's back and hitting Pete Dunne with a Mexican Destroyer. It looked absolutely brutal. But either way, this looks absolutely awesome. I'm really excited to see how this match pans out. And to anybody that is at work, or for anybody that can't watch this match, I will be truly sorry for you, because this match will be awesome. Then we get Jey Uso versus Austin Theory in another pointless match, but we do get to see Jey Uso, which I'm really excited about. I feel like this is a very pointless match because, as we know, last week we saw him face Grayson, and you know what happened at the end of that. We saw Grayson get choked out, or not Grayson, we saw Jey get choked out by Gunther, and that was 2 weeks in a row. We know 2 weeks ago Gunther choked out Jey, and then we get last week him choking him out again. So I feel like that's what this will end up as again, but I feel like this time Gunther will go for it and Jey will get out of it, and he'll hit him with a spear or Uso splash, something like that. But I do have Jay picking up the victory, same as last week. They need to get him that momentum to make us believe that he is going to beat Gunther at WrestleMania. Right now, I feel like this match this feud isn't even worthy for the night one of WrestleMania. But I feel like since Jay won the Royal Rumble, I feel like they should give him that main event anyway, because that is the rules of winning the Royal Rumble. So that's just my personal opinion. I know a lot of people disagree with me, but if you win the Royal Rumble, one of the stipulations to that is you get the main event night one of WrestleMania, or even night two, depends on what you win. So I feel like even though their feud isn't the hottest right now, they got until April to build it up, so the fans can't really assume anything, but people have been assuming that we're going to get this match probably as the opener of WrestleMania, and that is not what I want to see. I would love to see Jay and Gunther main event night one, because this is going to be an awesome match. We know Jay's ability in the ring, and we know Gunther's ability in the ring. This match is going to be awesome, because we know we saw that one-on-one match at Saturday night's main event, and they had a great match. So I think that instead of having A-Town Down Under attack Jay after this match, I feel like we need Gunther to come out and try to choke Jay out again, but Jay reverses that and gets his own offense this week to make it believable that he is going to win. But I feel like what they're doing is they're just building a Cinderella story. We know that in wrestling they do this all the time, and they make it seem to where we don't think that this guy's going to win at all. He has no shot. But then he comes out with the upset. I feel like that's what's going to happen at WrestleMania. Then we see Seth Rollins to appear, and I'm guessing CM Punk's going to appear also. We see some big names on this Monday Night Raw, but I'm really excited to see Rollins, see what he has to say, and if we see Rollins, I'd figure that we'd see Punk and maybe even Roman Reigns. So obviously he's probably just going to be talking about how Roman Reigns helped him beat Punk last week in that steel cage match, or 2 weeks ago in that steel cage match, I believe. Either it was 2 weeks ago or it was last week, one or the other. But I feel like this is just what he's going to talk about, and pretty much just clearing up why or what was the reason Roman Reigns helped him out there. And lastly, Bianca Belair and Io Sky have their contract signing for WrestleMania 41. As we know, Io beat Rhea like 3 weeks ago for this women's championship, and we know Bianca won the women's elimination chamber, in which she picked to face Io, which she really didn't have an option, because obviously she could have picked the women's United States Championship, but that's just not logical. So we're going to see this at WrestleMania. But one thing that I would love to see, I don't know if I got it in here. No, I don't. But obviously I feel like Rhea is definitely going to get involved during this contract signing and make Adam Pearce give her an opportunity in this match. I feel like she's going to make up some excuse that Bianca caused her to lose that title, which technically she did, because they had a little altercation outside of the ring during that match. So I feel like that will be Rhea's excuse to get into this match, and ultimately I hope either Bianca or Rhea wins, and that is no shade to Io Sky, because she is incredible, but I just feel like that as much as greatness she can do in ring, I feel like that her character is just not there yet, and even though the fans are behind her, I feel like she is coming into this match as the underdog, because she has two high-level women going into this match with her, and it's just going to be an awesome match. But that is it for this Raw card. I hope you all enjoyed, and that was my little breakdown before Monday Night Raw. Really excited to see what happens today, and hopefully we get some explanations on what happened last week in that steel cage match, what John Cena is on Raw for, and as we know, we get to see him for 2 more weeks after today, so that is awesome. But with that being said, that was it for the Monday Night Raw card. And with that being said, I will see y'all boys in the next one. Deuces, deuces.